Hey, what's up guys? I just thought I'd make a quick video about how to attach the Anubias Barteri that I showed you in a previous video. How to actually plant that in your aquarium. Because like I said, you don't want to plant the rhizome, which is this big, fat, thick thing here where all of the branches come off. You don't want to have that in the soil. You want that to be free-floating. You could put the roots in the soil, but they don't even do very good there. They're better free-floating too. And by free-floating, I just mean not in the soil or the substrate. You could, basically you want to attach them to a rock or a log or something like that. What I'm going to use is this log that you've seen in my turtle aquarium. It's not a real log. It's like a cichlid log. Ceramic, sold by Petco is where I got it from. It's perfect for turtles though. It's, good size for them to get in and out of, and the fish like to hide in it and stuff. So it's a perfect log for that tank. And basically, I'm going to attach some Anubias Barteri to it. Now I know that this one has the little pod thing on it, so I want that one to be able to breach the air, or breach the surface of the water. So I'm going to plant it a little bit higher, mount it I mean. So basically what I'm thinking is I'll have one mounted down here, maybe at the edge of this, and then I'll have the other mounted to kind of the front of it, something like that. Fortunately, I keep this thing kind of in the back of the aquarium, which is also underneath the lighting, so these guys will get plenty of lighting as well. What I'm going to use to actually attach the plants to the log is some thread that I found in my girlfriend's sewing kit. It's brown, so it worked just fine. Use some scissors, and basically you just kind of tie it to the whatever structure you want to plant it to. But you want to spread the roots out a bit, but you also want to put them in places where it looks like they'll kind of attach to the structure, because that's really the end goal here. Is after a little while, with the plant attached to whatever you plant it to, the roots will kind of grab onto it, and then it'll not be going anywhere. And then you could actually cut the string off entirely, and it'll stay planted. So that's the end goal. And alright, so I'll go ahead and do that now. Sorry if you hear the animals running around the house while I'm doing this. They seem to think that when I'm making a video is the perfect time to go chasing each other around. I might recommend that if you do decide to do this, use a little bit thicker string. It's really difficult with such fine thread. A lot of people do this with fishing line, which I think would be even more difficult than what I'm doing, but basically whatever you can make work is the right way to do it. So. just noticed that the cat is totally blocking the camera now. They like video time. Alright, get out of here. Hold on. Alright. There's one. See, I got the roots real close, tied to the thing. Plenty of opportunity for them to really grab a hold of it. And I'm going to go ahead and do the other one and attach it to this end. Should also mention that you don't want it really tight. You want it just tight enough to hold the thing on there and so it's not going to float away or anything. But if you make it too tight, you're going to cut into the roots and stuff and you can damage it that way. So just snug is all you're looking for. Make sure you're nice and gentle with the plant while you're doing it too. You don't want to damage anything. The whole idea is to give it a chance. Give it a chance to give it the best chance it can have to thrive. And another thing people say is that you want good water flow over the plant because it's not planted in substrate. It needs to get its nutrients out of the water column. So if you have good water flow, more water passes over the roots and the leaves and everything, and thus it gets more nutrients. So as you've probably seen on that tank that this is going in, I've put a power head in there, and that's more than enough water flow. The hard part of doing this is getting a good knot tied, or at least it is for me with such really fragile thread. That's why I say I want to use a little bit beefier thread if you're doing this. I've got that side done too. Once I get this in the water, I'll make the leaves look more like what they're supposed to look like. Because you know, once buoyancy comes into play and all that, they'll move. But that's basically where we're at right now. Got some that are hanging a little looser, so that they can you know, leach out into the gravel or whatever. I'll go ahead and throw it in the aquarium and I'll let you see how it looks.